This is not a drill. Leakers are saying that the Tung Sahur skin is coming to Fortnite. Now I'm gonna go into why this is a bad thing, but maybe also sort of a good thing, and the sentiment of collabs overall in Fortnite. So make sure to watch this whole video and let's jump right into it. All right, first off, I want to point out that I am a Nike swoosh fish. Okay, I've got Marvel Hulkbuster hands. I got Mickey Mouse on my back, Mischief red boots. And I got SpongeBob over here. And if you look around the lobby, there's a lot of collabs everywhere. We got Back to the Future over there, Kim. It just doesn't stop. I would say that the majority of skins that I run into are most likely to be a collab, which I think is really cool. The thing is, this is a way different path than how Fortnite started. Now, if you started playing Fortnite when I did, which was in chapter 1, even before the game was officially released, you'll know that there was no collabs at all at the start. But that has changed, and boy, has it ever. Because it feels like everyone's got a collab these days. Feels like everybody's in Fortnite. Took out this guy. And it feels like the collabs are just non-stop. Oh, bang. So you just took out Kim. Now, I think this is really cool and drives up a lot of hype for the game. But when is it too much? So let's go over some basic stats here in Fortnite. Okay, total, and I know the actual total of skins in Fortnite because I have all of them except for 11 at the moment, which, by the way, one of them is in this PS5, which I got to open up and get this skin. But there is a total of 2,560 skins. That's a whole lot of skins. And would you believe me if I told you the amount of collab skins was over 500? That's absolutely bonkers to me. I don't think it's a bad number. I just think it's a surprising number, honestly. Maybe less surprising when I think about it a little bit more. But when I read that number right away, I was like, whoa, that is, wow, that's bonkers. Now, we have those numbers broken down a little bit more. What the heck? I just threw a shockwave at me. Oh my gosh. 96. Wait. Oh my gosh. I mistook that person for SpongeBob for a second. Get over here, SpongeBob. Tell him an imagination. Yeah, do your little emote. Come on. Wait, give me a high five. Yeah, you're ready? All right, well, you're ready to do imagination. There you go. Wait, before I continue, there's somebody over here. I gotta take him out. Are they rocking a collab skin? Let's see. Where you at, brother? They're above me. I'm going up. Oh, they're rocking a default skin. Bang. Bingo bango, let's go. Let me just buy some heals real quick. There we go. Yep, we're feeling good. I'm feeling great. Okay, so a rough breakdown of those collabs. For Marvel collab skins, there is over 100 of them, which is pretty crazy, but makes sense because Disney did buy a chunk of Epic Games, and they're working in close collaboration with them on like a new massive mode that's supposed to come out. I don't know. Maybe this year, maybe next year. Who knows at this point? But they are bringing the multiverse to Fortnite in a big way. We're expanding upon Fortnite's multiverse, rather. On that note, too, another Disney property, we got Star Wars, and there is over 45 skins from Star Wars in Fortnite. We've got 29 DC skins, 47 Gaming Legends collab skins, and apparently Fortnite wants to release over 50 more this year alone, so they're expanding on that a lot. We can see that just by today, they released Honkai Star Rail, which is another game, and we've got 2 of those skins in Fortnite now. And then I believe very, very soon they're releasing the Resident Evil, the new game, a skin from that game as well. So they are heavily expanding the Gaming Legends part, which I think is really cool, because who doesn't want to use a game character from another game in Fortnite? Another game. I think it's fun, and it's really cool to see people jumping around and using just the most unique characters that sometimes you don't even regularly see. What the heck is going on here? What the heck in the gold weapons? I'm locking onto him. Lock on, don't stop. Gun's kind of bad, but it's kind of fun to use. Ow. Almost got eliminated for the fun factor, you know? Now, in the category of icon skins, which are collabs, there's over 130 of them. We've got over 80 musicians, around 30 of them in the sports category, and then we got 20 creators. And yes, as you already know, I don't have an icon skin. Maybe one day, you know, maybe. I would love to make that list, maybe 21. Please, Fortnite, please. If you think I deserve an icon skin, hit that like button, subscribe right now. All right, I'm flying over here. Now, other collabs that don't fit in any of those buckets, I'm talking like anime and all that good stuff. Oh, crap. Oh, wow, shut up. So TV stuff, movies, animes, there's like 100, I don't know, around 150 skins in that category. So there's a lot. There is a ton of collab skins. The question is, what does the community think? Because Epic does find that very, very important when they're making decisions and if they're choosing to do more collabs or not. Community sentiment is very important. This guy is juking me out. I'm trying to talk and play, dude. You're really taking me for a ride. So there's one angle where people go, Epic, you're releasing way too many collabs. Fortnite is just like a platform for collabs at this point. Like, what are we doing? And I don't think people are too mad at that in particular. I think some people are. But when the game has been this buggy as it has in Chapter 7, Season 1, I think people are just feeling like, you know, Fortnite's focus isn't on making the game just like bug-free. It's on just pumping out as many collabs as possible. That's what people are saying. They're also saying because of that, Fortnite collabs used to feel special, but they don't feel special anymore because they're just pumping them out left, right, and center. It's just nonstop collab after collab after collab. And because of that, collabs don't get the limelight like they used to. At least to my knowledge and to my memory, which can be foggy sometimes. We used to get something special when a collab would drop. Like the Marvel season, right? An entire season dedicated to these incredible Marvel characters. They got superpowers, all that good stuff. South Park this season was a good example. Like they had stuff in game. They had a mythic weapon or mythic item rather than a stick of truth. Ooh, this guy got bodied. But then Fortnite released collabs like this one where they just drop it and they don't do anything extra for it, you know? Like this is it. If you wanted the Nike fish skin, you should be happy. Now, I'm not saying the Nike fish skin deserves anything more. I'm just saying that they used to do more for basically every collab until it became too much. Oh my gosh, this SMG is way too good. Oh my gosh, he had a gold pump. I'm taking the gold pump. Everybody stacked, everybody stacked, everybody stacked, everybody stacked. How many shotguns? Yes, is 2. But yeah, people feel like, oh, they're releasing too many skins, and because of that, well, they can't fit in as much content, and then because of that, it's distracting them from actually fixing the game because their priority is to release more collabs. Now, I personally don't know how true that is. Epic has a massive team, and they're able to do lots of different things at the same time. Maybe they did shift their priorities towards collabs, I'm not sure. But if they want to do collabs and make sure the game's like really just bug-free, I think that is completely in the realm of possibility for a company that makes literally billions of dollars a year. Now, I just want to touch on one point that I did bring up already is that collabs are less meaningful because they're so constant. So yeah, they used to be groundbreaking in earlier chapters. And a lot of people are feeling collaboration fatigue. There's just too many of them and it just feels like they're less meaningful because there's so many. Okay, well, come on guys. Why y'all shooting me from every angle? It's not nice. Now you come down. Welcome to my world. This guy just ran. I don't know where he went. And a lot of people are just feeling in the community that sometimes it's just downright greedy. That's what they're saying. Like there's been a lot of kickbacks for sidekicks, right? That were pretty pricey and what people would call a greedy loadout with them. And people call it a greedy loadout because you're not able to change sidekick once you lock it in. You have to buy a brand new one. And that part, honestly, I agree. You should be able, once you buy a sidekick, to just go ahead and change it as many times as you like. Why do we have these fake restrictions on them? If we bought it, I mean, they're pretty expensive, these sidekicks. We should be able to change them as much as we want. And I've said that since the beginning. Now, people will still buy them. I still buy them since I'm trying to complete my locker 100%, you know? But they are quite pricey. And again, stuff like this does make people angry. It makes them upset. You're doing these collabs and you're adding these extra things for people to get, and they cost extraordinary amounts of money. People are no happy. 63. Pop them. Drop them. Shockwave up. We had a double chop. Ooh. Double chop it is. You could say, make it choppy. Oh my gosh, there's only one person left. So it's down. Here's the thing. Back then, collabs were rare events and they felt like surprises. They felt special. Now, collabs are in like a constant pipeline and they're coming out collab after collab after collab after collab. So they feel less special, obviously. And more like the game is now optimized around the store, the item shop. And just to summarize, people are upset because there's so many bugs. There's so many things that Fortnite could fix. But it feels like, again, their focus is on collabs. Now, here's what I think. I think collabs are great. I think collabs are absolutely fantastic. And they really do make Fortnite special. I'm okay with them coming out with new collabs as consistently as they are, but they need to make sure the game feels good. All right, pretty much if Battle Royale feels good, everything else we'll be okay. And right now, Battle Royale feels kind of less loved just because of all the bugs. I do think Chapter 7, Season 1 is one of the buggiest seasons of Fortnite we've ever had. I do think that they did a lot of amazing things. And it's not too far off, but there's a lot of bugs that have kind of been just building over time that Fortnite has not fixed. So we need all these bugs fixed. I think the collabs are fine. People get really excited for them. You know, it's really fun if you love a show, you grew up with it, or a movie or something like that. You want to see it in Fortnite, a game that you love. I think that's fantastic, especially as Fortnite builds out and continues to evolve and builds upon its creator tools so that people can make incredible experiences in Fortnite. Creative, like UEFN. I think skins will play a really cool part there. I really do. But I do want to make sure, Fortnite, please, let's focus on the core of the game and not just collabs, please. I think we can all agree on that. So do they need to slow down collabs? So do they really need to slow down collabs? No, I think it drives a lot of traffic to the game and keeps it alive and keeps people excited, but we need the game itself to feel good, and we need to be exciting, and we need to have a fun space for us to use all the skins that we get. All right, dude. I'm gonna have to win this game. Let me know what you think, though. Is Fortnite doing too many collabs? What do you think the perfect balance would be? I'm chopping them out. Bang! Let's go. Yeah, it'd be interesting in your comments. Let me know. GG.